Okay, welcome to the Domination tournament. I'm casting together with Rift.
Tournament, um, gonna be interesting one. So a lot of most of our players, don't see.
Wait,
Domination.
did everyone check in? So I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. You lied to me. Crow didn't check in. Oh, a bunch of people didn't check in. Like, wait.
You still have the game closed, so I can't point.
Oh,
You consider that?
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I think you're gonna have to remake the brackets. There's like half of the players missing. Like Rose, Crow, Dogs, and Flamingo all didn't check in.
That's...
Oh no, wait. We have like
I'm sorry, I can't count.
we have like 5 people instead of 9. Incredible. Oh. Are you remaking the bracket or should I do it?
What? Well, I don't need to remake the bracket because I didn't hit start yet.
That's good.
Say participants. What players do I need to get rid of?
Let me see again. Flamingo, Fox, Row,
Like,
and Rose.
all right. Sorry to those players, you've been deleted from existence. You're now dead. And the tournament is started.
Okay.
If you check in later, I don't know what we'll do. I'm not in charge. Who is up first? Up first is me and Builder Boy. Huh. I really don't remember what Builder Boy tends to run,
I
which is
also don't really.
I mean, Builder Boy is a newer player from what I remember.
Yeah.
Um,
I've only seen them in game like 2 or 3 times.
yeah, so I'm going to run. I mean, I am allowed to swap ships mid-match, one of the great things about Domination. Um, I'm gonna run.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What?
We have the first person to ask what the password is.
All right. I am going to deafen and put on my music for that sweet, sweet music buff. Adios.
Oh, no, what should I do without you?
Um, you'll manage.
Oh, and there he goes. Well, wait. I should check that everything with the stream is fine. And it seems to be. My audio should also be fine, yeah. That's good. And we can start the game. Okay, Rift starting off with a bunch of interceptors. Okay, and Builder Boy with a more standard start with a large cannon ship with some shields and a one deck cannon waste ship. Also not something you see too often, but it is a decent ship. Okay, the cannon ships already attacking. Ooh, Builder Boy's ship, heavily damaged. Getting flanked from the two ships. But Rift has to be careful of the deck cannon ship that's approaching. But as long as they stay in this orbiting motion, the deck cannon ship will not be able to get rid of those large cannon ships with interceptors. Yeah, in a head-on fight, one-on-one, Builder Boy's ship has the advantage because it has two shields. And the extra thrust doesn't really matter if the ship is not properly microed to utilize that extra thrust. Okay, we one interceptor just flying circles around 3 separate ships. Oh, it killed one of the cannon ships. Oh, and Rift also sent a 2-deck cannon ship to the center. Yeah, Rift also did manage to capture the point in the center, which also gives her a significant advantage, but struggling a bit against those deck cannon ships down there. Oh yeah, this cannon ship gets flanked to death. And Drift is spawning in an EMP ship, which is a smart choice because those deck cannon ships are only running off of capacitors. So if they get EMP'd, the ship will permanently lose power. We actually get to see that here. Yeah, both of those capacitors are out. This one has a little bit of power left. Yeah, one energy cell. Oh, and it got wasted on a thruster. Yeah, and the other one is also close to depleted. Huh. Okay, Rift is just chilling with her ships in the center. You probably want to do something with them, either drive them home to repair or try and capture some more points. But it seems that Rift is preoccupied right now. Ooh, the EMP ship gets attacked by a cannon ship there. Should probably run away with that one. Ooh. Yeah, it's now starting, but now the control room is on fire and a lot of the thrust is destroyed. Oh yeah, and Rift does actually use the ships now. Captures one of the points and uses the deck cannon ship to destroy the disabled deck cannon ships, I would assume. Or partially disabled. Yeah, but maybe driving it home would have been the better option because it barely has any ammo left. Oh, here Builder Boy is not paying attention and their ship is getting destroyed from the sides. Okay, but Builder Boy is capturing one of their points back and is now also sending a ship to the center of the map. Yeah, Rift keeps using those interceptors in head-on fights against other cannon ships, which is not really their best matchup. Right. And yeah, Rift is capturing back that point with a What ship even was that? I guess that was an interceptor before. Oh, and it got destroyed, but it still captured the point right in time. Oh yeah. Another one of Rift's interceptors got sacrificed. Almost got the kill on this ship right there. Oh, Rift spawning a hyper jump beacon. I don't think she has any ships with hyperdrives. Oh, her deck cannon ship actually has a hyperdrive. But she's not jumping it home, just flying it home normally. Definitely an interesting choice. Okay. And Rift's 2 deck cannon ship is ready again. Ooh, but blocks her interceptor and lets it die. But the deck cannon ship will be able to get some work done now. Yeah, kills the small cannon ship. And will be able to get rid of this now. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. There are a bunch of almost dead waste ships there. Hmm. I don't think going for this point is that great. I mean, they are out of ammo and out of energy, so they can't contest the point. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Yeah. Rift's struggling not to get all of her points captured. Or this interceptor barely capturing the zone. Hmm. Yeah, Rift has 1 point left, and it's okay. She did win the fight in the center. He seems to be using a different version of the interceptor now with 2 shields that that should have a better chance in direct confrontations. Also has a bit of armor in the center, which does the other ship have that? No, the other ship doesn't have armor in the center, but a bit of armor on the side. Oh no. Rift's deck cannon ship is out of deck cannons. Yeah. Now there are 2 deck cannon ships on Rift's point, and I feel like this point will also be captured pretty soon. I didn't even notice this ship right there. When did those nukes get fired? I guess I missed that. Yeah, we have Rift. Oh no. Crashing their deck cannon ship into an asteroid. This is pretty close to getting through. Impressive that the interceptor managed to burrow through all of that armor. But it is getting really low on ammo. Okay. Silver Boy tries to capture the center, but Rift contests it again. Oh yeah. And in a ram, this ship should win. The cannons are not firing for some reason. Are they set to fire a target, maybe? And Rift has not selected a target. Ooh, a nuke hit. Yeah, and the timer runs out and Builder Boy obtains the victory.
That was a rough one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright. Forgot.
But you tried your best.
I did try my best. Alright. And that brings us to our second match, which is you versus NX Dreamer.
Yeah. So convenient.
Oof.
I don't have to update the bracket anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it
Yeah,
for me.
because I'm being... I don't know what I'm being. I don't know what I can say that's
Oh wait,
stream appropriate.
the ship selection is supposed to be hidden.
Oh,
I
oops. It's fine. It's fine.
and everyone has ship assignment.
And
Okay.
I'll just give you all my ships.
All right.
Oof.
Um,
I'm gonna have to take a look at that one and figure out what I did wrong.
your issue was mainly that you sent those interceptors into head-on fights, which they are not really that good at.
I wanted to send 2DCs instead, right?
Yeah, or sturdier cannon ships, like the ones
Yeah.
you build later on.
Got it.
Or you need godlike micro, and then the interceptor play also works. But you can't.
All right.
Yeah.
So I either need to be Artem, or
Yeah.
choose different ships.
Exactly.
All right.
I
Next time I'll be Artem.
I don't know what
For those
ships
who
I choose.
don't know, Artem is one of the best Dom players in the game right now. And he is here in this tournament. Hi, Artem. Let's check. See what people are saying, and people are saying nothing interesting.
Okay.
Whew.
Oh, and Extremer is still selecting ships.
Probably put on Do Not Disturb on Discord so nobody calls me in the middle of a match. We'll say for 8 hours. Oof.
Okay, the match is starting.
Let's see how this goes. All right. Next streamer starts by spawning
haven't
a
muted you, by the
diagonal
way.
flag. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying this out loud because you can't see it yet.
Okay, what is
Interesting
this?
shit. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. It has a sensor which is really interesting, but does sorta-ish? Yeah,
It has a lot of
it's
disruptors, which is kind of annoying against my ship.
very bad when you have a shielded ship. It also is flak, which is bad when you have a ship that has anything on it. Because flak will shoot down anything and everything. Well, except for hit scan stuff. Interesting choice with the interceptor. Ooh,
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
Dreamer uses
devastating
that ship,
because their ship was really expensive.
brings out a small laser thing. Small lasers aren't really seen that often, from what I've seen, although they are incredibly good at concentrating damage.
Hmm. Okay, they got my interceptor.
Dreamer. It seems like Dreamer is going with the strategy of one ship at a time, which is this is a match with a completely separate tone to our last match of ships, 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 more ships, make them cheaper. Uh, yeah, high cost, decent firepower ships. Interesting.
Oh, but they spawned a slow ship.
Dreamer's NX, I'm sorry, DV stability is a very interesting ship. It's very fast, for its price point. It has uh cannon ammo factories, which we don't really see that much. Due to ammo being kind of plentiful, to be honest. Um, I am ba fully based on the price. I think this is under weaponed. I would expect something like this to have 2 deck cannons. Now, are airlocks common in Dom? Because I've seen a couple of
No,
ships with them.
no, not really.
Interesting. Klaus is currently holding 4 out of 5 points, and if he can capture this last one, he wins the game. In order to win a match, you either need to capture all the points at any point in the match, or be capturing more capture more points by the time the timer is up.
Whoops.
That's not good. Uh, oh, plus lost a point. I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
let's capture it back. No, the ship is entering. It's my RAM is not working out.
This has to be a really stressful situation for Dreamer.
Yeah, I mean it's lost. Rip. GG.
Well done to Plaus. And I shall update bracket. All right,
Their small blaster orbiter was really fun.
I'll ping the next players.
Really hard to deal with for my interceptors. I probably should have spawned an EMP ship instead of more interceptors into it.
All right, Our next match is Artem versus Builder Boy. The number 1 seed going against the number 5 seed. This is going to be rough. That is if Artem joins the game. Yep, he's in. There he is. Hey, buddy. Remember, if you lose the match, this is double elimination. You still have a chance. It's never over till it's over.
Yeah.
And
Artem
even
has
when it's
been
over, it's
Artem has been using a lot of nuke barges recently, so I wonder if he will bring them today.
interesting.
Yeah, but Artem is really unpredictable in tournaments. He tends to just bring some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Nuke barges are, for those who don't know, nuke barges are pretty famous for two things. One, being incredibly durable because they can often just spam cockpits. And two, being very strong in the Chinese meta.
Well, the version we have been using with 2 nukes per side has actually been performing pretty well, even in the normal meta. And Artem,
this is
Artem does
upsetting.
indeed bring a very weird chip. It's a cannon kite.
Yeah. Artem,
and I feel like
this
this
is
ship is gonna absolutely destroy the opponent's cannon ship.
Yeah, it's that's I gotta build some more like 8 and 10 large cannon ships because I've seen a couple of them on same with self-promotion time. I've seen them on the Excelsior Ship Library website.
Yeah,
and they look interesting.
Fun. They are not that great, but
damn,
Artem can make anything work.
Yeah.
And
Artem
also that interceptor play already extremely good, neutralizing that point, escaping before the opponent arrives, and now getting the back ram on the opponent's deck cannon ship. That ship is like I think the ship cost like double the amount of credits that the interceptor costs, that the interceptor just killed.
His Florus, I don't care the numbers and letters at this point. Interceptor is really fascinating because it has 3 large cannons and insane amounts of thrust for that for domination. It's a glass cannon that deals very good pinpoint damage. Missiles, interesting.
Yeah, that's
you don't tend to see missiles in a domination because time to kill is really important, and missiles are kind of a death by 1,000 cuts type weapon.
Missiles are more usable than one might think. Artem had great success with those orbiters in the past. And I also have a pretty good missile barge with a hyperdrive beacon.
Yeah. I mean,
oh yeah, Builder Boy mismicroing here.
Missile barges are definitely favored over missile orbiters. Because factory, I tried a factory missile orbiter that was a clone of yours, and it did not perform well.
I mean,
Factories are just kind of...
my missile orbiter does work pretty well.
Oh, that's
a nuke hit on the
really strong. Oh,
yeah,
alpha nukes. That's really interesting.
Yeah, just auto-fired the nukes into there.
And he's won.
Yeah.
Yeesh. I'll note that down.
Yep. So next up it's you versus NX Streamer.
Alright, I'll ping an next streamer.
Right. Crow typing into the chat, so I might have overslept. Rip.
Oh, ooh, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. What do I want to bring? I'll bring a secret.
Okay, I see the FBI is in chat.
The FBI?
Yeah.
Which chat? Which chat?
YouTube chat.
Ah, I don't have the stream pulled open.
I think that's Maximus's account. I'm not sure.
Who's Maximus? That's the FBI. Like, obviously.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry for
I
leaking
don't
information of an
I don't know who
undercover
this.
agent.
Yeah, you should be. All right, and this is the point where I shall say adios again and play my music. Later.
Bye. Oh, this is Patrick. Alright. An extremer again, carefully selecting their ships. That also took a while in the previous match. I feel like they have some really wacky designs suited for different situations. Like, I had never seen their flagship and their blaster ship before. Sorry, the small blaster ship was Builder Boy's ship. But yeah, I mean, it's nice seeing like two new players that um, build some new ships that actually kind of work. Like the blaster ship, it was able to kill my interceptors and it worked against my deck cannon ships. And yeah, the flagship also did some work. Uh, so we will start the game. Okay, an extremer opening with a chain gun orbiter. But the mag count is so low. I guess it's to accommodate the shape of the ship. Yeah, this ship has shields all around. Definitely very off meta, but very interesting design. Should do pretty well against deck cannon ships. I don't know if it can dish out the damage to deal with deck cannon ships quickly though. And a 2 deck cannon ship is always going to beat a 1 deck cannon ship. Yeah, going through the front on that ship is pretty hard, even though it's a 1 deck cannon ship. But if Rift can get off some shots to the side and disable some of those thrusters, it will be pretty nice. I don't think Rift should have kept one of her ships at home. You really want all of your combat force in the battle at once so that you can do flanking strategies and stuff like that. Okay, was the chain gun set on fire? No. The shields were broken, but no damage was dealt to the chain gun. And oh yeah, it seems like Rift did indeed get the shot off and got the thruster on the side, but Extrema is getting through to the deck cannon. And that's bad for Rift ship. Rift should pull back with that ship because it's running out of ammo anyways. Out of armor too. Oh, Rift chasing the chain gun ship to the respawn zone, but then turns around. Yeah, chasing ships into the spawn zone is not a good idea. They will just disintegrate. Ooh, but getting a nice ram on the deck cannon ship right there. Okay. Oh, Rift should really send that ship home before. Oh, now, oh yeah, now the thrusters on one side have ran out of power and now he can't really send it back anymore, only very slowly. Okay. And here, two ships staring at each other, not moving. Oh, and they started moving at the same time. Yeah, this ship is going home for some repairs. Oh, and the deck cannon ship got a very nice ram on the one deck cannon ship, but the one deck cannon ship manages to ram all of it. It's the DF Stability. Interesting ship name. And this deck cannon ship is just spinning. Oh, and Drift again bought a hyper jump beacon. Oh, does this ship still? Oh, well, not anymore. uh, oh, but the two deck cannon ship again got a very nice side ram on the one deck cannon ship. Loses a bit of grip and doesn't have any ammo anymore. Okay. We also have some other engagements in Dreamer's territory. Oh, and a laser squib from Dreamer also. I think Drift lacks something to get rid of the laser ship. And yeah, ship gets destroyed. An EMP ship would be really nice. Just EMP it and then use any ship to quickly take it out. Oh, what is this? Huh? Such interesting ships by NX Streamer. This is just a free deck cannon ship that doesn't have any ammo storages and is pretty fast. I guess this is meant to take out cannon ships very quickly. It runs out of ammo so quickly. But if you're close to the spawn zone, I guess you can afford to reload quickly. Oh no, and Drift chases the ship down with her deck cannon ship. Yeah, but she does turn around in time. Ooh, but gets back rammed by the free deck cannon ship. Okay, but it slips away. This chain gun ship is still alive. What's this? Oh my god. This ship's weapons have not fired. They are set to fire at target. And they do not have a target. And those deck cannons are also not firing. What? Does Rift have all of her guns on her ship set to fire at target? But yeah, now it's looking kind of rough for NX Streamer. Rift does have map control. She is going to capture the center points, and she already has two deck cannon ships in a forward point of NX Streamers. And yeah, Rift just has 3 deck cannon ships on the battlefield, while Dreamer has, I mean, those deck cannon ships, but those need to be constantly reloaded. So they are kind of slow at getting rid of enemy ships that are heavily armored because they constantly have to return for ammo. But this is what those ships are pretty good for. It just swooped in and one-shots the enemy ship from the back. Okay. But Rift ships, yeah, Rift stack cannon ships are slowly starting to die. So Dreamer is not out of this. If they do generate enough value with those deck cannon ships, they might still have a chance. But there are only 3 minutes left, and Rift has 4 points. Ooh, and is capturing the last point right now. Yeah, that's also a disadvantage of having to constantly return. Like, you cannot contest points easily. Yeah, and one of them got killed by an interceptor. Ooh, but yeah, the interceptor dies in return. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the small blaster ship again. It did work pretty well here. Yeah, the ship being diagonal works surprisingly well here. Normally diagonal ships are really bad in PvP because they just have strictly less speed, but with the small blasters being slanted, the this ship can dish out a ton of damage during an orbiting motion. And yeah, Dreamer did indeed manage to capture that point back and is still fighting against the deck cannon ship here. Ooh, but it seems like the small blaster ship is successfully getting rid of the deck cannon ship. Yeah, that's it. The deck cannon ship is destroyed. But Rift did save up for something bigger, which is a free deck cannon ship with a decent amount of armor. Oh my god. What is this? A small blaster orbiter without any shields by an extremer? The ship has to be so expensive. It has engine rooms too. It has 0 defenses. If Rift sends an interceptor after this thing, it's gonna be trouble for an extremer. Like if it comes in from the wrong angle, yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. Oh no, but Rift didn't micro it properly and it just got destroyed. Oh yeah, if you're just letting it orbit you, that's a problem. Then you're gonna die. Huh. Okay, but the timer did run out and Rift still had her 4 points. So she obtained the victory.
Whew.
Well done.
Thank you. All right. Oh, that puts me directly into our next match is me versus Builder Boy, a rematch. Uh, I shall. I did it first. I win. I win. I did it first. I did it first.
No, I hit it first. My message is above yours.
I'm going to BRB, a quick bathroom.
All right.
Tell Builder Boy that.
Imagine being
I shall
human and needing a
return in a
bathroom. That's
second.
so
I can't hear
cringe.
you. I return.
All right.
And I shall be unreturning because I'm going to deafen and put on music.
All right. Okay, we have the rematch. Rift versus Builder Boy. Starting out, Rift is spawning a 2-deck cannon ship and a second 2-deck cannon ship. And Builder Boy is, a single deck cannon ship and some cannon ships. Oh, this one has EMP. I guess this one is intended to hunt down kites and stuff. Not gonna be very effective against armored ships like those deck cannon ships. Okay, and we have the. Ooh, yeah. Already taking a lot of damage. That's funny getting penetrated like that. Oh. Okay, ooh, Rift has to be careful. Rift should turn around their ship. Ooh, yeah, that was really close. That control room is already damaged. But Rift does get rid of all of those cannon ships, which is really advantageous for her. You really have to send this ship down though. Oh my god. Rift is sending the ship with the almost destroyed cockpit into the center. That's that's really brave of this ship. Okay. Is Rift able to get through everything here? Yeah. Rift, that's already some spots where the armor is gone. Ooh, but the reactor is struggling to keep up here. Oh, but that cannon was destroyed. Oh yeah. Oh no, Rift was not paying attention here, and the deck cannon ship just killed one of Rift's deck cannon ships, and the other is also gonna die soon if yeah, there's nothing done about it. Ooh. Oh, but that's a really nice ram. Oh no, but it's not firing. Target your weapons. Okay. They did get rid of the that cannon ship right there. So those interceptors, those cannon ships can support the center. Oh yeah, and that deckhand ship is still alive. Ooh, but not for much longer. Oh damn. How did this deck cannon ship with the damaged control room survive? Okay. Yeah, ooh no. One of Rift's ship chilling outside the rod. Yeah, probably want to get the chip moving. And this ship also. Maybe capturing Bravo. Okay, and this ship definitely has to be sent home. Okay, Rift should. I feel like this ship is going to die. Yeah, Rift misses us. But I would say Rift's position is better right now. He has a deck cannon ship, while Burrow has no deck cannon ships. Oh, they just spawned one, and she has a few more cannon ships, and now she has more points captured. Ooh, but Rift is not microing those cannon ships again. Oh yeah. And now Rift is getting flanked. Yeah, now Builder has the ship advantage here, and this cannon ship should probably retreat. I guess it's gonna die. Oh, the ship's here fighting besides the rock. Yeah. Okay, Rift has spawned her hyper jump beacon. Not really needed right now though. Oh, this deckhand ship overshot the point. This is also an interesting ship with the flag and the disruptors, but not really good against the ship in Rift's fleet composition. Ooh, Rift should, yeah. Okay, but Builder Boy's ship gets destroyed. Yeah, and now Rift has two deck cannon ships in the center, which is really strong. So Builder Boy does send an appropriate counter with this nuke ship. And this ship is now stuck to the rock. The spaced armor does counter one of the nukes. Oh, and the deck cannons are barreling through the front. Oh yeah, and destroy the deck cannon ship. Oh, and Rift's weapons are not targeted again. Rift's interceptor just orbiting the ship. Yeah, Rift is not shooting back, just tanking everything from this ship. Also not teleporting the ship home. And yeah, she was preoccupied elsewhere. Okay, the interceptors capture a point here. Alright. Kill the opponent here. This is looking really good for Rift. If Rift captures this point, if Rift captures this point, yeah, thanks. And gets rid of this opponent, then it would be a win for her. Oh, and the cannon ship from behind. Oh, now it's stuck to the armor, but I think it might get it. Oh yeah, it just pushed it away from the zone. And that's another victory for Rift.
Woo!
Well done, you won again.
I did. Then
You should really set your weapons to fire at will.
I should. I've been going on the strategy of they'll deal more damage if they're to basically I've been going off of like focusing damage at the cost of more micro.
But you can still
I should
focus damage when you have the weapons on fire
yeah,
too.
that's a good point. That is a good point. I'll do that after the tournament.
And you should always like immediately when you move towards an enemy ship, you should immediately target something.
I've been trying to do that. Micro is
Are you
just
using Pip?
no.
It's
Because
really easy with Pip. You just right click the opponent and right click in the top right corner.
yeah,
Especially when you develop the muscle memory, then you don't have to.
the problem is my muscle memory is and the way I have it set up is having to hit alt to pip focus a ship. So since I don't want to hit alt and focus a
You
ship,
don't need to hit alt. You just need to right click the opponent and Pip will show up automatically if you have the right settings.
yeah, that's true. Anyways, you should focus on beating Artem.
Yeah, I actually I don't know what chips I should use.
um, may I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Good ones.
Incredible. Thanks.
You're welcome. Smiles. I'm everyone's favorite. Whew. I may try and run some of my interceptors with more ammo, because I'm finding they run out of ammo a lot. I don't know how you run like just the like storage and the cannons
I mean,
interceptors.
I don't fight like enemy deck cannon ships head on like you do.
Well, speed is armor.
Well, not if you don't use your speed. The idea with interceptors is that you flank your opponent and attack them from a weak side, and that way the ammo is not running out because you kill them so quickly.
So what you're saying is I need to change it so my auto ram doesn't auto orbit.
Do you have
So I don't
auto
just
orbit?
I I've set up the auto ram slightly wonky. Uh And the fact that I can't get it perfectly straight, so with these very fast light ships, it just ends up orbiting.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm
How the?
scared. I'll just
Oh,
spawn an
that's weird.
interceptor and I'll
Sorry,
scout what Artem is doing.
I have to take a screenshot of this.
Yeah,
Oh,
we are just using interceptors. That's
the
so funny.
not this. The your color in the thing is so dark compared to the background that your ring doesn't show up. I'm just gonna put a thing of it in attorney chat. Maybe a computer brightness thing on my end. Yeah, that's. I don't fully understand why he has strafe thrust on it, but I don't know. Knowing Artem, it's probably a good decision. Or at least an interesting one. Ooh, that's interesting. It's a well-known modern phenomenon that when you get good at the game, you're obligated to put lights on your ship. You've seen it with Anti. That's it. Just kind of makes sense on why they're called piranhas. Or why you have them called piranhas. That is how fast is it going?
What?
That's going 153. That's very fast. Well, very fast by domination standards. By elimination standards, that's mid speed on a stable, which is the branch we're on. Mid speed, higher end.
Oh, is Artem going to lose? I think I killed. Yeah, they.
Holy hell.
Artem just
Wait a
lost
second.
because Artem got too greedy.
Wait a second. Close wins.
Well, now you have to fight Artem, right?
Yeah.
Have fun.
All right. I'll be back.
Oh, what's strange about that ring? Oh, you're gone. Okay. I'm also gonna need a second. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, we have Rift versus Artem. Rift using the same opener as in the previous games, going for the two deck cannon ships, and Artem going for the Blaster Avoider. This is a pretty safe choice against newer players, I would say, because this ship is really hard to deal with if you don't know what you're doing. It is kind of risky because if you lose it, you pretty much lose the game. But yeah, what Rift is doing is pretty good. Just spinning the ship, dealing some damage, but Rift should really move that ship forward and try to take the ship out with two deck cannon ships together. Okay, Rift is going for an interceptor ship here. This is supposed to take out the shields very quickly. Ugh. Rift really has to focus all of her firepower on that avoider ship, but that's not what's happening here. This ship alone is not going to be able to take out those shields and get to the reactor. If Rift would have gone for a push with both deck cannon ships and the small cannon ship, she might have had a shot of getting through the shields and destroying the reactor. Or just sniping an engine room on the side with good targeting and disabling the ship that way, like crippling it, and so that way you have more time to get rid of it. But yeah, now Rift is in a really rough spot because once you lose a few ships to this thing, you're not gonna have a fleet big enough to go for a big push and kill this thing. And yeah, though this single ship is not going to cut it. Rift is just throwing credits at a wall basically when sending singular ships to this. Alright. Yeah, and now Artem is capturing the center point back, and Artem has a second one of those avoiders. So now, even if Artem makes a big mistake and blunders one of those avoider ships, loses them, um, Artem will still have a second one and would still be in a winning position probably. Yeah, and that's the thing with those. If you don't take care of them in the early game, make some push for them with all of your ships, then they are just gonna accumulate infinite value and kill all of your ships. Oh no, one of your ships is just spinning in empty space, probably scared of what's to come. Yeah. Oh, and there's an EMP ship. That's also a decent choice. If you can get an EMP volley off directly followed by a cannon volley, then you can also break through the shield. It needs to be really well timed though. Oh, this ship does have a nice side ram though, but Artem throws it off. Yeah, Artem also now getting rid of the EMP ship. Oh, this ship actually got damaged a bit. Ooh, and Artem, so uncharacteristical for Artem, miss-microing an interceptor and losing it to a slow deck cannon ship. Yeah, but just keeping, as long as he can keep those avoiders alive, Artem is gonna have easy time in this matchup. Oh yeah, and that's this cannon ship gone? Yeah. And ooh, Rift not paying attention, not spinning the deck cannon ship this time around, and it's just quickly dying to the avoider. Yeah, and Artem captures both of the chrono points right now. And there really isn't anything that can save Rift anymore. Oh my god, Rift is phasing through the shield right as I say that and destroys one of the avoiders. Yeah, a mistake from Artem there. The structure in front of the ship was all gone, and the front ram, with the front ram, the ship managed to phase through the shields, directly destroying the reactor. But yeah, Artem still has 2 avoiders, so this was a really nice piloting move by Rift, but it sadly doesn't save her.
Well played, Artem. Woo.
Yeah. You also played well. You got that avoider in the end.
Yeah.
Moral victory.
Yeah, I might need to revisit my kite killer.
The kite
'Cause
killer just doesn't work against avoiders.
yeah, against ion kites I think it'll work well, but against avoider kites, nope.
I think this will even struggle against ion kites.
Oof. I mean, I have the boost on it for a reason. Actually, no, the boost. Will the boost even help, or will it just boost the. I need to revisit the whole entire concept. I threw it together in 20 minutes and then painted it. That's why it's laid out like that. Alright. Artem versus Plaus, the rematch. This is the grand finals. Whoever wins this wins the tournament. Best of 3, baby.
Yeah. Oh.
Artem deciding at the last minute to make a slight ship change.
Yeah. Interested to see what they are going for. I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last game.
That out again. They're both bringing out similar ships to what they brought out last game against each other. This ship is really... Oh, it's a waste. That's why it's like that.
What?
I
Artem
mean...
brought the waste?
No. He didn't. I'm just lying. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh no. Oh no.
Interesting. You're running a non-hyperdrive ion kite.
What? You use hyperdrives on your ion kite?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
What? I've never
It's an
heard of
expensive
something
ship.
like that.
Okay, well, start doing it. It's an expensive ship. Even though it's fast, if it's like half damaged, what's 10K to bring it back home and repair it? Interesting. This is a uh nuke barge, if I can find my words. It's really interesting because it has a cockpit at the front and a cockpit at the rear, meaning it is effectively twice as hard to kill, because you gotta shoot through 2 separate areas. It's also decently fast because it has
No, no,
all
no.
this
No,
thrust.
no, no. The EMP, no.
Interesting. Both players with uh nuke barges, if I can find the word. Are nuke barges actually that good?
They are pretty good.
Huh. I would have thought for a nuke ship you'd want it to be like really fast. These look like kind of mid-ish speed from what I'm guessing. Although to be fair, my nuke barge is kind of just my nuke stick is kind of just a clone of yours.
Iron TP'd the nuke thing home.
Intra-
Oh,
oh,
oh
what
yes,
would
the
have needed
EMP
it?
ship is doesn't have its things left.
Nice. Artem
And my
making
thing
use
died.
of a spinning beacon in order to spread damage if someone decides to attack it, which is an interesting choice and one I've done as well, though I forgot to make mine spin.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oof.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god!
This
No!
is why we put armor on the rear of stuff, because
No! 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 No!
interceptors
No! No!
are
No! 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 No!
mean.
No! No!
And that's dead. Well,
No!
sorry.
Well, that's bad.
Artem holding Delta Echo and Charlie. Will plus bravely holds Bravo and Alpha. Klaus with I think more ships on. Nope, they have an equal amount of ships on the field. Klaus remembering he has a nuke barge.
Yeah, I just wanted
Fastest.
to defend the center point, but I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, that goes like 65. That's good. Funk.
Oh no! Artem is moving the EMP ship home. It still has a thruster that's alive.
I may have to build one of these nuke
Yeah.
barges because the one I have is interesting, to say the least. I think this is like a really solid showcase of the way points get placed does like change how a match plays out. Nuke barge versus nuke barge versus with a ion kite. A fun fact for those who do not know, uh, currently most, if not all, ion kites
Oh my
are
god, I'm
built
gonna capture
after
the
a
point. Oh no. Okay. Artem
uh,
managed to get onto the point in
yeah,
time to prevent me from immediately winning.
most, if not all, ion kites are clones of an Artem ship. And it's pretty good at its job. Although most people run a boost on it and don't seem to really use it that much, which is interesting.
Oh no,
Ouch.
my kite.
Losing half of your point defense isn't that good when your enemy is firing nukes at you, although you can kind of just stay out of
Oh
range.
my god, I just set my interceptor to auto ram and it somehow killed Artem's interceptor.
Nice. Yeah, plus I fully think I'm just gonna copy your nuke, whatever. Words are hard.
Yeah, the
Nuke barge,
mine is
that's the word I'm
copied from
looking for.
Artem, so
Yeah, but yours has the turning thrust, which I
oh
like.
yeah, the turning thrust is really nice.
I don't think I've used nukes once this tournament. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh.
Oh no, Artem is gonna capture my point. Oh no, I put those into the rock. Okay.
Nuke barges are kind of like interesting as a ship because most ships are built to be good at a specific task or countering another type of ship. Nuke barges kind of counter themselves in a sense. Because nukes are good against slow and heavy ships, and nuke barges are slow and heavy ships. Ooh, just missed the cockpit.
Oh my god, there's 1 minute left, and I am in a pretty decent position. Oh no, I lost the point at the bottom. But I have 3 points now. So if I can hold all 3 points,
But this is PvP. This is an RTS. Anything can change in a second.
okay. No,
It is not over until
no,
it's
Artem's
over.
gonna capture my point.
Artem could tie on captured points, push it to overtime, and then successfully capture a remaining point. Will that
Yeah,
happen?
GG.
It's gonna happen. And Artem wins the first match of 3. Very close one. I almost spelled Artem Armet, which thank you, spelling. Thank you, American education system, for giving me the gift of language. I'm sure I sure use it well. Artem looking like he's changing ships by the time he is not readied up. I have no clue on what Plaus is doing because he's host and therefore doesn't ready up and just has control on when the game starts.
Yeah.
Plaus, what are you doing behind the screen? What things are you changing?
I'm just sitting on my
Everything.
chair.
Just sitting on your chair, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's it, everyone. Plaus is bringing a chair. The different, for lack of a better word, openings different players do is interesting. Because plus you tend to go with that piranha and hold budget to bring in other stuff. Meanwhile, ooh, that's interesting. Meanwhile, other players such as myself tend to just
No,
go,
no, no.
all right, as much as possible. Budget, budget, spend it. We got money, spend it. Chain guns, even though we've seen a chain gun ship today, chain gun ships aren't seen that often in Dom, from what I know of. So this is rather interesting. And it needs to reload. But it did basically kill a ship. Yeah, that's dead. That's dead. Chain guns, known for their very high peak DPS, but they kind of suffer in space efficiency and how flexible you can be with your layout. Although this is a very good example of a solid chain gun setup. Do the chain guns like turrets stick through the shields when they're firing or no?
Mm.
Close, basically threading the needle. Does this run? Interesting, this does run more ammo than mine. I may have to add more ammo to mine. Mine runs out
Oh
of
no, oh
ammo
no.
rapidly.
Oh no, that's really bad.
Yeah. Close kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place here in Alpha.
And my ship died.
Damn, and the
No!
hyperdrive is
My
destroyed,
hyperdrive
so
beacon
you
got
couldn't.
destroyed. Yeah, I've basically lost now.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
No, no, it's not over till it's over. It is never over until it's over. Artem could make a mistake. Artem could have a massive lag spike. I could think of something brilliant that causes you to win and say it because I feel like being in your corner or something interesting. Who knows? Oh, interesting. Sorry, that's. Class, do you not have any fire extinguishers on your 2DC?
Um, Apparently not.
Huh. I'm no engineer, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh my god, Aram wants to kill my hyperdrive beacon.
This is why I have so yeah, people have their spinning. It's spinning ever so slowly.
Oh my god, and I drove my deckhand ship into a rock.
I mean, a hyperdrive beacon is a very valuable tool. You can very much cost your opponent opportunity to run away. Interesting, you don't have. I think I'm running hyperdrive beacons on a lot more ships than other people.
Yeah, you are.
Interesting. I wonder what this says about the meta.
Okay. GG.
And that is 2-0 to Artem. All right. That concludes
Yeah.
our tournament.
Congratulations to Artem for winning the tournament.
Do you have anything you want to say before we end this?
No, I'm just gonna press the